notified and on your side. This is WSAV News 3 today at 11.
Good morning. I'm Nikaya Harris. Kim Gusby is off. Thanks for joining us on WSAV News 3 today at 11. This is a live look over Tybee Island on this steamy Friday Eve. Storm Team 3 meteorologist Alyssa Carsley is outside in Taylor Square. She joins us now with a look at your forecast first. Good morning, Alyssa.
Hey, good morning, Nikaya. It is warm, it is muggy outside, but there is a slight change, a noticeable difference though, comparing it to what we saw yesterday. Even yesterday morning, we started off our Wednesday with feel-like temperatures in the low to mid 90s, and right now it only feels like the upper 80s. So around 24 hours ago, it was feeling more like the triple digits in multiple spots, upper 90s, but feeling that relief out there currently, even with that lower breeze across the coastal empire and low country. And you can see the biggest difference out there is that our heat alert, heat advisory only confined to McIntosh County, where feel-like temperatures still have the chance of reaching 110 degrees. For most of us here across the coastal empire and low country, we'll see our feel-like temperatures reach right around 105 degrees. So 100 to 105, that's a typical summertime heat and humidity. Now, one thing that's not changing today is our high temperatures. They're still back into the mid to upper 90s. So still toasty out there for our Thursday afternoon, but at least with our feel-like temperatures just a little bit more better, or at least more tolerable compared to the first part of the week. Watching for 1 or 2 rain showers all the way through this afternoon, with temperatures jumping back into the mid to upper 90s. Again, 96 degrees is the high here in Savannah to 98 degrees in Baxley. So coming up in the complete Storm Team 3 forecast, we will talk about the chance of rain and how it begins to increase once again by the weekend.
Thank you, Alyssa. We begin overseas this morning as President Trump launched new strikes against Iran overnight after American forces foiled a surprise attack by the Middle Eastern country on U.S. service members. And as Washington correspondent Vinay Simlat shows us, the escalating violence there is causing prices back here at home to rise once again.
Another night of heavy strikes in the Middle East. Central Command says it's a response to a surprise missile attack from Iran on U.S. forces. President Donald Trump previewed the new wave in the Oval Office on Wednesday.
All 5 rockets were knocked down to the ground, but they nevertheless took a shot, so it's our turn.
President Trump says he launched the conflict 5 months ago to make sure Iran never gets a nuclear weapon. Iran retaliated by threatening traffic through the Strait of Hormuz, rocking the oil market and the world economy. On Wednesday, the Dow, the S&P 500, and NASDAQ all sank. Analysts say it's partly because of the bond market and lagging AI stocks. Oil prices climbed. AAA says the average price of a gallon of gas is $4.09, up from $2.98 before the war. Inflation has remained above 3%, largely driven by energy prices. Federal Reserve Chair Kevin Warsh says prices are rising too quickly.
We will deliver the 2% inflation target. That is the committee's definition of price stability.
And that was Vinay Simlat reporting. And as he mentioned, the national average for a price of gas is $4.09. According to AAA, the average cost for a gallon in Georgia currently stands at $3.89. Although that's below the national average, it's up 13 cents from last week's total across the state. The most expensive prices in our viewing area can be found in Emmanuel County at $3.97. The least expensive prices are currently in Effingham County at $3.78. In South Carolina, the average gallon of gas across the state costs $3.71. That's an increase of 4 cents over the past week. In our portion of the Low Country, the highest prices can be found in Hampton County at $3.84 a gallon, while the lowest prices are currently in Beaufort County at $3.78. Coming up, Storm Team 3 meteorologist Alyssa Carsley will be back with a look at your full forecast. But first, it's something many of us can relate to: anxiety when going to the doctor. After the break, a look at what causes these feelings and how to make your next visit a better one. You're watching News 3 today at 11. We'll be right back.